Hey, welcome to Insight Aperture. Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever been so overwhelmed that you shut your laptop, laid in bed, stared at the ceiling, and thought, why can't I just get my life together? Same. But here's the twist no one told us growing up. Most of the things we call laziness or lack of discipline are actually emotions we don't know how to handle yet. Once I realized that, everything in my life, my grades, my relationships, my confidence, leveled up in a way that honestly shocked me. That's emotional intelligence. And today, I'm going to show you how to use it like a cheat code. Okay, quick breakdown. Emotional intelligence isn't about being soft. It's about being self-aware enough to understand your reactions and smart enough to guide them instead of letting them run the show. Think of it like this. Your brain is the driver. Your emotions are the passengers. They can talk, complain, hype you up, or stress you out, but you're still holding the wheel. Most of us never learned how to drive with those voices in the background, so we end up swerving, procrastinating, or burning out. In a second, I'll show you the one question that instantly boosts emotional intelligence. But first, let me give you a scenario. You've got a big exam, right? You know you should study, you even open the notes. But suddenly you feel tired or anxious or, not today. We call it procrastination. But most of the time, it's actually your brain saying, I'm scared of failing, or I don't even know where to start, or I don't want to feel stupid. Here's another one. Someone texts you, we need to talk. Instant panic. Heart drops, your mind starts writing a whole Netflix drama. That's emotions taking the wheel. But when you build emotional intelligence, you stop reacting automatically. You learn to pause. And suddenly, life stops feeling like a series of mini crises. All right, here's that question I promised. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, what am I actually feeling right now? Not what's wrong with me, not why am I like this? Just what am I feeling? Naming the emotion is the first step to controlling it. This one sounds simple, but it's a game changer. When you feel stressed, instead of saying, I'm so behind, I suck, try, I'm stressed because I care, or I'm overwhelmed because I'm trying to juggle too much. Notice how that instantly softens the pressure? Here's a personal example. I used to beat myself up for feeling anxious before presentations. Then I learned this. Anxiety and excitement are basically the same feeling. Your brain just labels them differently. So instead of thinking, I'm scared, I started telling myself, I'm energized. Massive difference. The next tip is the one that helped me stop procrastinating for real. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's emotional avoidance. So instead of forcing yourself into discipline mode, try giving your brain tiny wins. Here's how. Set a 2-minute task. I'm serious. 2 minutes. Open the document. Read one paragraph. Write the title. That's it. Ask yourself, what feels doable right now? Not perfect, not productive, just doable. You'd be shocked how often starting breaks the emotional block. It's like telling your brain, see, nothing bad happened, we're fine. And once the fear drops, the motivation shows up. This one is for the overthinkers, the people pleasers, the text back immediately or they'll hate me crowd. 5-second reset. Here's how it works. 1. You feel a spike, anger, panic, embarrassment. You pause for 5 seconds. Then you take one slow breath. Then you respond or act. This tiny pause protects you from saying things you'll regret, making bad decisions, or spiraling into anxiety. Try it next time someone sends a passive-aggressive message. watch how much more calm you feel. The final tip is the one that builds long-term confidence like nothing else. This one hits hard. We are so nice to other people and so brutal to ourselves. Imagine your friend failed a test. Would you say, "Wow, you're an embarrassment"? Of course not. But we say that to ourselves all the time. Emotional intelligence means rewriting that internal dialogue. Try this line. "Okay, that sucked, but I'm still capable." Be honest, but not hateful. Be realistic, but not cruel. Because confidence isn't built from perfection. It's built from self-trust. And you can't trust someone who bullies you. So here's the recap. Name your emotions so they stop controlling you. Give yourself tiny wins instead of forcing massive discipline. Pause before reacting so emotions don't take the wheel. Talk to yourself with kindness so you actually grow. You don't need to become a different person. You just need to understand the part of you that's been buried under stress, expectations, and fear. And that version of you is powerful. Try this tonight. When you feel any emotion, stress, guilt, anxiety, pause and ask yourself, what am I actually feeling? Start there, one tiny step. If you want more videos like this on productivity, mindset, and becoming your best self, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and let's level up together. You got this. I'm with you.